Hello, I am Joe, and I am building a app that is pretty awesome. And yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. And this is what I'm doing. So hopefully, I will be a good host here, and we'll show what's going on. So let me just check everything. But this is the song that we're going to be demoing, which I like a lot. And I want to make sure the audio is going well. Okay, I'm going to check the stream there. Let me audio here. And what I got to do is, thanks for checking it out. I'm just building something here, try to not get your reverb there, but I'm building an app that it takes any audio and it will convert it into generated images and videos. And I'm doing that with a combination of AI that has helped me out throughout the way to where I'm, I guess, at. And I really like this song. It's one that, I made with a couple of different AI tools, and, I'm gonna just be remixing that into my app, trying to get the app to work, and then just doing what I normally do on, kinda building stuff. So I'm gonna, show the machine, that has just been awesome. There's, like, a couple, agents that I have in that are doing some crazy things, and I just need to check up on everything. So while I'm doing that, you can join and watch what's going on. Um, just feel free to you know uh, message in. I do enjoy when people chime in and have some feedback. I'm going to get the other audio going here. So what I do for that is I'm using a streaming service called Restream. And one of the things you could do is I could share the screen that I'm looking at that has the audio that I want, right? And I believe I shared with the audio, right? Okay, and then I reach this to the maximum. And then I should be having both, which I could probably hopefully turn down. So this is the song that I've got going on. Let me just check the audio, and that's what I'll be doing. Check the audio, and that's what I'll be doing. All right, cool. Okay, and that's what I'll be doing. All right. So that is the song that I have that I mixed together using Suno, which is amazing. I'll probably be doing some of that as well. Um tune that down. And what I have here is I have an app that I built with Windsurf. Built using what I found was I had to bounce back and forth between a few things. So I had to go to I was using Claude as the LLM. If you're not familiar with Windsurf, it's uh best way to explain it is like an application that allows you to work with an LLM and a coding interface, and you could use the LLM, which was like Grok or Gemini or Claude, things like that. So I was using Claude at first, which is I found to be really good. But I switched over to Gemini Pro, and this thing is like ripping through my code, making it, um, sorry for the vernacular there. Is going through and is really just upgrading the code, but also I think it's making a lot of mess. So I'm trying to clean and I'm doing like cleaning and um, optimizing because I want to put it on the cloud as the goal. So we got things going so far. Right where I'm at is it's creating these videos, where I'll show you one of the videos here, real quick. So we got the latest one. Sorry, is the junk here. Basically, like this is the outputs that it's churning out a lot of it. But this is the most recent version of my song that is creating um it's taking the audio, it's analyzing the audio, it's trying to put together prompts so that it is um representative of the music and the both the tone and the words that are used. And then it's trying to convert that into prompts, which then it's feeding into GPT image one, um, Photon. I'm using Photon Flash, I believe. And uh, I'm using for video, I'm using Luma Labs, using way too Flash just because of how expensive it gets. Um, but it's coming out pretty fun. So this is one of the videos.
Morning breaks through the blinds like it sold something. Passion, the coffee, incense from last night's summoning. Deadline blinking in a window I can't close. Phone buzzes like it knows too much. The carpet's wet, no one knows why. My guest is asleep under motivation signs. I'm in a call with 7 suits and 1 ghost, clicking through tabs like I'm exercising posts. I keep it calm, cool, borderline serene, but this room hums like an ambient explain team cohesion deep into night. I scroll past doom with practice disdain. Rehearse my smile, try clean my pain.
So this is what it's putting out so far. You can see like I don't like this, image. And it's a shame because it's using um on the more expensive side of the image models. So like this image probably costs 80 cents to make, and it's just some multitude of prompts. I'll see if I could get like it's putting together um different things that are associated with the prompt. It's putting together uh I'll get a breakdown of everything it's doing. It's insane how much stuff it's actually doing. It's like analyzing the audio, generating GPT images, then generating the videos, but off of the prompts it's going and um it's creating these like really long prompts that's not even showing that. Let's see. So it's putting out a lot of like stuff. And I wanted to tone that down, like I heard. Um, so now I'm prompting it to in a very crude way. I'm not the best prompter or would claim to be. I know methods of how to get the best prompts, and I usually have a GPT or something prompt that for me. Right now, I'm kind of going through the code and just kind of pushing it along. So, where I'm at right now is it created that last video, but in this video, it has these, and then towards the end, it doesn't finish. And it has like some cool things. Like I thought that this part was cool.
Morning breaks through the blinds like it's sold something.
Like, where does it come up with that stuff? It's crazy. Look, this is an image that is 100% generated by AI's interpretation of the song AI created. It's wild. It's wild to think about. So yeah, I'm trying to kind of get that honed, like hone it in so that it's more recognizable. The end of the audio, change this audio. Okay. And I want and where I should get specific would be in the exact prompt that I need to give GPT image one, Loom array two, like all of that needs to get fine tuned, but it's such a massive amount of like creation that it does that it's like I get lost. I'll show in a second. Good prompts that playing that story of the music. Okay. Okay. And then I'm gonna have to, yeah, let me just, I'm gonna go on my other screen here and I'm just gonna pay for things because it costs money to do all this. So let's make sure that all the caps, because what will happen is I can run this command. It's going to try to make upwards of like 33 images, three videos, and um yeah, it's going to use GPT image one, which is a little bit pricey. And Photon Flash are reasonable. Um, they're pretty inexpensive, like maybe like 10 cents. I have to look it up, but not as expensive as the GPT image one, which is 4O's image generator. Okay. I just make sure that I'm not giving away any information on this end, and then I could show you kind of what I'm doing if you're interested in this part of it. So the API end of OpenAI. There you go. There. Uh, I I need my API to on that. Oh, definitely wrong count. So this is the I'm not gonna play the song again. I don't want to beat it down before it goes, but I might play some other sounds too, coming up. So sorry for if it is boring as of yet, but working on it. Oh, come on. Verifying identities. Gets a little bit more entertaining here coming up. Great. And email, come on. Oh, it's silly. Gotta redo my authentications. I'll play the song while I, and Those are all go to Suno. This is some of the different things that I have made in Suno because I want to do a little bit of this. Let's see what's going on here. So sorry. This is horrible. I don't even want to know. So this is my rap attempts. If you were interested, we'll get into the making of the thing, but I'll show you the whole process. Let's see. One of the songs I got going.
Yeah. 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 They say I walk like the wind, don't touch me. Eyes hold secrets, yeah, the truth gets fuzzy. Born in the dirt, but my mind's on the fringe. Roots run deep, but the stars make me cringe. A product of the shadows, half seen, half felt. My silence hits harder than any blow dealt. What you see is just a mask, what you feel's the unknown. A riddle wrapped tight in a form of my own. Now the rhythm kicks in, can you feel the shift? Bars come tight, every word's a gift. I'm the glitch in your verse, the crack in your flow. Moving faster than the whispers where the dark winds blow.
That's all right. The original's better. But I'm almost done doing what I was doing on this end. Not that good. Let's go to the original. Now this is the way my brain. I'm so distracted. It should be the original. No.
They say I walk like the wind, don't touch me. Eyes hold secrets, yeah, the truth gets fuzzy. Born in the dirt, but my mind's on the fringe. Roots run deep, but the stars make me cringe. A product of shadows, have.
That's a little depressing. Anyway, the song I'm remastering or trying to get to make the video is this one. Listen to that real quick without the. I'm just updating my API payments, not live, because that probably has some information I don't want to share. And I've learned, I guess, from doing this a bunch of times, that it's a lot of things can get shared that you don't want. Okay, what do I got? I want to take this. feel free to chime in and tell me if this is nonsense, what I'm doing. Um, I'm just basically turning this into a music video made by AI. All right, so we got that covered. Refresh. And this should be covered graciously. Covered. Always. All of the things AI.
Up as restraint. If you've ever called a broken week manageable, or hid your tears in a project's actionable, this song is your twin-wired, tired, eloquent, trying to stay brilliant while being irrelevant. Let the deadline call, let the inbox weep. I've got 7 lies and 1 good beat. This is not the fault, it's just less clean. And somehow I'm still soft alarm status green.
All right, let's kick it off. Let's see what old this time. It might be hard to see. And that's the other thing. It's all probably jumbled to you. Um, but I'll try to narrate what's going on. It's going and it's thinking back to all of my previous conversations with it on things that I've gotten specific with it on. And it's saying, okay, I understand. You want to address two main things for a new run with my song. N- Audio, end of the audio is cutting off the final video. You want prompts that are more descriptive of the story within the music. This involves an initial once over analysis of the entire track. Here's an overview of the steps. So it's going to analyze this. Exit these changes. And then it's going to so it's going to fix the audio cutoff. So at the end of it, it's going to make sure the duration is as long, specifically set total duration. And it is going to enhance storytelling, new method. Yep. So it's already doing the things, by the way. It's just going through and it's saying, let's fix this. Here's the plan. And it's editing. And we'll see if it continues. And while we'll do that, switch over besides music. I wanted to go to the machine and check out some of the things that it was doing there. So let's see. One of the things we got going on here ours. Want to get this one hooked in. Oh, come on. All right. So we got a stand-up LLM radio station. That's gonna be constant um, radio of LLM jokes, and I'm trying to figure that out. That's another thing I'm doing with machine. You can prompt it for the task that you would like it to accomplish. And it will use the agent infrastructure that has been built by the team that develops machine AI tutor. Finding out more about this organization. It's a great place. Very um, interpersonal with the people that do business with them, and they support teaching and teachers. So I believe every purchase with the machine or this platform, they also then give back to teaching. So I'm all about it. So I'm building some things from here, and I'm gonna just go over some of that too. I'm just all over the place with stuff. So this is kind of what I like to do. And I usually get inspired with like what I'm building. So yeah, just kind of go with it, and then I'll check back on Windsurf because it's doing a thing here. I mean, like it's gets impossible at a certain point to this is way beyond my coding skills. This see this stuff I need this is stuff like the learning part of it is me learning how to work with the AI that's building it, um, and working with Windsurf, which is a tool, a tool in itself, and mastery of this. Like I'm beginner level at a lot of things, and it's like just working with a lot of this stuff is wild, but tricky. So it is good to know a bit of code and whatnot, but also not getting intimidated by the code is also another part to this. Like if you really read the code, it comments a lot. The comments are usually garbage, but they're better comments than I would create because I'm not good at commenting on any of the code. If you asked me to write code, I would probably not be able to put too much together. I could do it. I could do it if you forced me to, but I know about like the libraries and if um uh like different things that need to get incorporated to make the end product. But usually it will get me confused with logic and different things and different um there's always tools or different like function calling and like different ways that smarter people have developed things that I don't grasp, and it's just a learning thing for me. I learn as you go, and have the AI help me is kind of like a molding of human and AI, as I like to think of it. Um, yeah, that's what I'm jamming to right tonight. So thanks for watching. Um, hopefully this will give a good, uh, yeah, a good output here. The struggling part is kind of over. This at least has an idea of what it needs to do. Um, usually down here it has like accept all changes, which I don't see. And then when it runs into these things, it's like it could screw up the code. First, it screws up the it's in a train of thought. It's in uh, a process. So it says, it's going back and it's like going over information after it failed. And sometimes that when it does that, it could get it wrong and completely clone the program, which some of this is probably just junk code that needs to get removed. But once I have something that works, then I go through and then I'll have it cleaned um, up any residual stuff from the other functions. Love it. Noise is it's yeah, grasping stuff. Um, if you really read the code, you can kind of understand what it does, and you could always have AI explain it. That's the good part about a lot of this stuff is AI is right there as your helper. So this is coming along still. What do I want to do? I wanted to get this going. So what am I going to have to do? Get some more setups. People are just they got code running too, and I need to get that going. But I have agents going, but I need to get them running in the background. I- Well, I'm just reading some posts. Um, see what other people are up to. Um, thank you for taking the time out of your day to come see what I'm doing. I am trying to get some music going with this app that is mainly running in the background here on Windsurf. I might try to get some instances of Claude Code going, but I don't think I need that with the machine. I need to get into where the updates are with that and what can be shared, I guess. But I don't want to do that. And yeah, I'm thinking out loud is what I'm doing. Uh, so it's basically reinventing the wheel it's trying to. God, yeah, this is where it needs to stop. I need to stop having it reinvent the wheel. Yeah, it doesn't need that. Oh, geez. All right, great. I need it to not do that. We're gonna have that, and then we will do this here for that not to be there. Um, yes. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna actually take a 2 second break just because I gotta clean up the um screens to make sure that nothing is displayed that shouldn't be. And give me a minute to do that. Okay, we will go to and my everything. Sorry about the hold there. Um, just had to make sure certain things weren't even displayed. I will, yeah, continue guys doing what I'm doing. And that, yeah, I really got that going there. And let me get these things going. See, I'm doing a whole bunch of crazy different things. A lot of people, other people I know doing a lot of more than this, and they're so focused. I'm very impressed with everybody, people that developed this whole thing. I'll show you what this does. This creates agents. Machine is awesome. I recommend it. But what do I have to do? Do I need to launch this to my Google Cloud on. So this is going to take a project that I have. It's going to then go and perform all the tasks that I needed to do. And then it's going to come back together with a nice formulated project for me. That's what agents are, um, some of what they're capable of. I mean, there's just so much open to ideas that people have that you could use, but agents impacting the most um, is like finding the something that is going to make the most impact um, with the amount of work that you're trying to accomplish. It's like Yeah, but butchering that thought process, but like, it's got to be something impactful that you want to get accomplished. Like in the project, I want to accomplish the service that I'm providing. I need it to generate money. That would be the high impact of the um, what I want it to do, and then there's a couple other circles that I need to fill. That is something I could look up. All right. So while this is running and figuring out that, another one was working, building it through other thing. Let's see where this is at. Come on. Failing all over the place. It is analyzing. Figuring out what it needs to do with the um what it's figuring out is the ray the model of Luma that it's supposed to be using. I do have it switching between photon image generation and video generation. So it does get tangled up within the different parts of the program that tell it to use the input. So it's basically sending a call. This is the call. Um, I don't want it to do video or image. Uh, the old Ray 2 Flash or the Ray Flash 2. I think this is an issue with naming. It fixed it. Well, I'm going to take a little break here. Um, if you want to hear it again, so thank you for checking it out in the beginning. Please send me any chats that you find to be good, bad, or anything, any opinions about any of this. Send in the chat or let me know at some point. But yeah, this is what I'm doing. This is a song that I've grown fond of. I've created it in Suno, but it's this one. I'll be right back.
Morning breaks through the blinds like it sold something. Passion the coffee, incense from last night's summoning. Deadline blinking in a window I can't close. Phone buzzes like it knows too much. The carpet's wet, no one knows why. My guest is asleep under motivation signs. I'm in a call with 7 suits and 1 ghost, clicking through tabs like I'm exercising posts. I keep it calm, cool, borderline serene, but this room hums like an ambient machine. Voices say you good, I nod and beam, while the walls discuss escape in a whispered theme. This is not collapse, it's creative restraint, a soft alarm in a world of fresh pain. Floors a topography of tech and intent, half of it blinking, half of it spent. An aloe plant screams without leaves or light, while I explain team cohesion deep into night. I scroll past doom with practice disdain, rehearse my smile, dry clean my pain. There's a bomb near the books and a fan in reverse, spinning hot red like a bureaucratic curse. Still I float, still I type, still I clean. The illusion holds though the air feels mean. They see crisp lines, unbothered finesse, but I'm trading mood with boutique distress. It's not unraveling, just high-res complaint, a soft alarm dressed up as restraint.
If you've ever called a broken week manageable, or hid your tears in a project's actionable, this song is your twin-wired, tired, eloquent, trying to stay brilliant while being irrelevant.
Let the deadline call, let the inbox weep. I've got 7 lies and 1 good beat. This is not the fault, it's just less clean, and somehow I'm still soft alarm status green.
All right. Back at it. I'd probably change my PFP. I don't know. I, looks like the red hair version of me. I have a redheaded son. He um is awesome. No, but the PFP is like a image of myself and then thrown through AI, and then it's like the cleanest I could get. But it's not even close. What I need to do is make a Laura anyway. Yeah, that's me rambling. But yeah, it seems to be stuck on something here. Gotta get my coding down, or my structure of my project down, because it's just so big. It's creating the videos. That's what's taking so long. All right, let's go back to this. Okay, a lot of configuring I gotta do for this one. Wow. See if I can get this going. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unzip this into a folder where I can read it, and I might have this. I might try to set up Claude Code. Um, I would think it's not going to be too hard. Um, I might have to check out some things to do that while I'm doing everything else. So this is just the hodgepodge of what I'm gonna be doing here. Uh, and thanks for liking it. Anybody that did, thanks for checking it out. Anybody that does, appreciate you. And message me if you see anything that is supposed to be taken down, because then I gotta remove the video and I gotta change some things already. So I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna extract it to a folder where the projects are. Yeah, basically, I'm violating a whole bunch of security things right now, but I'm just building. This is what I do. Um, let's see, contracts. There's the machine, like folder. No, the new folder. I want it to be AI on the being radio. I feel free to steal this, idea as well. I think that in the grand scheme of it, like there's such funny things out here. What I have this doing is doing the best it can at understanding comedy without stealing anybody's comedy. Cause that's gonna be like the big thing I think is like I want like great comedians, and resemble like what I find funny is what, I think has been done by many comedians out there. And it's humor that I find funny. So like some people might not, but like Louis Black, Louis C.K., um, Rodney Dangerfield, like, some just comedians from all walks of life. But it not giving those examples to the AI, but to kind of have it so that it knows the sense of humor that it is, which is a delicate, balance to make sure it's not stealing. But that's what I'm trying to do with this one. Um, That's this one. And uh, hard code with CMOX to first install an authentic code.
All right, welcome everyone. This is Rajendran here. I think uh, what we're going to do is like we're going to explore Claude Code, right? So Claude Code, of late I've been trying Claude Code. Yesterday I had to try in my Mac OS. I have to try, but in Windows I haven't tried yet. So Windows installation procedure is going to be completely different. So what we are going to learn here is like we're going to explore the depth of the Claude code. So I'm also a beginner. I'm also a beginner with Claude code. So I'm going to learn along with you guys. And anyways, the session is already getting recorded, and recorded video will be posted to the YouTube as well. So the Claude code, if I go to the Claude code page, they said like this is a single, some sort of Ubuntu package is what I'm going to install. See, I'm going to execute the same command in my WSL. I'm into my WSL. I'm into my scene as like it is capable. I mean, that will be like something like, let's say, like adjust usage. What does that usage means? Like 20x more usage. If you want, you have to go and pay like 200. So now we are into the project. Now we have to give the command line, and then it is selecting some Flask soft UI dashboard or admin LTE for a professional look for deployment to the cloud. Deployment to the cloud.
Uh,
Create project structure and set up Flask app. Set up.
it's there's a whole lot of intimidating I don't want to get into.
What is up, my new Vim friends? Today, we're going to be talking about tmux, and I'm going to walk you through my workflow and give you some ideas on how you can use tmux in your workflows and also how you can use it and incorporate it really easily. If you haven't checked out my previous video that is linked in the description and also up top here, you can check that out to actually set up tmux on your environment and get it started. I will be going over kind of the main aspects that I use, and then I'll do a little walkthrough in session on how my typical day goes, where I'm going between notes and coding sessions and how I mix those together. For me personally, I really like that I can jump to different named sessions and have long running sessions. And so tmux allows me to do that instead of having a bunch of different tabs that I have to remember which one is which. If this works for you, then that's totally fine, but maybe you can see how having named sessions and being able to quickly jump to different ones and separating those in your mind and also in your actual working setup, how that might be beneficial. The first thing I want to talk about is I usually have long running tmux sessions because I'm almost always taking notes. So I have a session for that. And then I have different projects I'm typically working in. I don't usually create new projects every day, but occasionally when I do,
Hmm. All right. Right. See how my music video things coming along great. Errors. Still turning along there. Trying to install or trying to work with Claude Code to kind of do this. On my current plan. Alright. I'll put that. No. No, fine. Uh, what I'm doing right now is that, an IDE, well, is, able to, is like a programming interface that is, for if you want to code, and, um, what I'm trying to do is set up Visual Studio Code to also talk to Claude Code. And yeah, I'm gonna get the extension hopefully. And, and hmm, I, All right. Okay. So all right, that is trying to make my brain. I can't seem to picture how Claude Code is then going to work with the like. There should be a side panel that opens up, and I'm not sure how to get there. So I'm gonna check this. See where it's at. Nowhere. DC was okay. Fine. You're trying to figure this out. I mean, a little bit, and I should be able to. Probably something simple. No, I got the extension right. I I Get this. I think we need to install this somewhere else, but that's what I'm not doing. Send an install it here and see what that does for me. Uh, There's the little board. Use the Windows shell or Windows subsystem of Linux. I was guessing on a WSL subsystem and basically making a Linux container or Windows subsystem or Linux, um, almost like Linux VM. No, I don't have to go through all that right now. I want this to just work. Maybe do something. Going over my options of trying to get something else running without using Windsurf as my engine. It's currently running that. Um, for this, I want to be able to just talk with my code during, say, run deployment instead of going through all these steps. I wanted to go like execute each step. So I'm just trying to get that so I could do that, which I think I can go. No, okay. In the second project, so I gotta do a lot of this. Ugh. I don't want to sign up for a whole new thing. Uh, there we go. I don't have it all installed is what it needs. Ah, boy. And then nope. Okay, frustrating. Sorry about all this, but my music app is kind of stuck. And it's just churning along. And me trying to get this other app going. It's not working out. It's basically becoming a big of just messy code and me trying to get things to work. So just enjoy that, I guess. I'll put on some tunes maybe. That'll be nice. All right, let's hit it with stop.
You can feel it in the streets on a day like this. The heat, it feel like summer. I feel like summer. I feel like summer. You can feel it in the streets on a day like this. The heat, I feel like summer. She feel like summer. This feel like summer. I feel like summer. 7 billion souls that move around the sun, growing faster, faster, not a chance to slow down. Slow down. Men who made machines that want what they desire. Parents trying to tell the children, please slow down. Slow down. I know. I know you know that. I'm hoping that this world will change, but it just seems the same. You can feel it in the streets on a day like this. The heat, it feels like summer. I feel
Mm.
like summer. I feel like summer. Every day gets hotter than the one before. Running out of water, it's about to go down. Go down. You can feel it.
Make this work.
think of me, my love, when I'm gone. Mon corps est ailleurs, mais mon cœur reste avec toi, pense à toi.
Will you forget me? If one day you went and you left me, or when that day comes when I pass on and I'm gone. I've been awake just tossing in bed, try to escape the thoughts in my head, but every time I try to close my eyes, it's you that I'm seeing instead. I wanna know if I was gone, would you notice? How long would you go till you found somebody else? But I don't even wanna think about it, so I go to sleep, but then I dream about it. Got a feeling I ain't never felt before, and honestly I don't know how to feel about it. So look, I just wanna know, am I the only one who thinks about this? Tell me, do you too? Yeah, scared I didn't show enough of me, so if I die you never really knew. Look, they say you died 2 times. First time when your day comes, and the second time is the last time that anybody brings your name up. So please
think of me, my love, when I'm gone. Mon corps est ailleurs, mais mon cœur reste avec toi, pense à toi. Think of me, pense à moi, mon cœur, when I'm gone. Mon corps est ailleurs, mais mon cœur reste avec toi, pense à toi.
I couldn't forget you, not since the day that I met you. And if you pass on, then I'd lose
Ah,
a piece of myself. Not one day will ever go by without your face running through my mind. And every time that's
a moment, I have a snack.
I try not to cry. Want you to know if you were gone, I don't know if I could ever go on without you here by my side. I don't even want to think about it, so I go to sleep and then I dream about it. But I wake up here in bed next to you, and now nothing else here really matters. So look, you just gotta know you're not the only one who thinks about this. I do too, yeah. Scared I show too much of me, but it's never wrong to tell the truth. Look, they say you died 2 times, and I'm glad that I found you. But I hope that I die a day sooner, so I never live a day without you. So please
think of me, my love, when I'm gone. Mon corps est ailleurs, mais mon cœur reste avec toi, pense à toi. Think of me, pense à moi, mon cœur, when I'm gone. Mon corps est ailleurs, mais mon cœur reste avec toi, pense à toi.
All day, all night, I got a renaissance happening in my mind, yeah. All day, all night, I got a renaissance happening in my mind. I won't waste your time, paint me like a picture that you're leaving behind. Leave out just the nose, cover me and hold, hide all my shadows, hide all my shadows. Paint little lies, tell me it's alright, oh, cover up my eyes, take me somewhere we know. Pretty little lies, come as no surprise, oh, you can cover up my eyes, oh, leave me searching every night, oh.
Yeah. Depression, anxiety got a hold of me, cause people say they want the older me. Well, I'm 30, that's the oldest me, but oldest me, the piece of shit that's not good enough, not black enough, not hood enough, not rich enough, not poor enough. My heart is poured enough. I've been beaten and battered, my confidence shattered, been broken and tattered. I'm constantly second guessing if my profession is worth it on my mental state. Writing this from a dark place, with humility and grace. Peace, love, and positivity was my nativity. But not when socials are in my vicinity. I'm not running from the internet. My God, I was at his birth, I've been a vet. Going berserk like Peter down in Intech. Yo, hey, it's deeper than the surface. I'm searching for purpose. I'm tired of searching for logic and Google on purpose just to read that I'm worthless. I remember making music alone, just a pen and a microphone. But nowadays it's hard to get in the zone. Writing rhymes was easy before the fame. Now I'm constantly overthinking every line, it's a shame. Rap used to fill me with joy, now it's nothing but pain. I'm stuck in the game, trying to get back from where I came. I write this letter for the person who's listening. Fed up and tired of people dismissing them, I'm with you. I've been through what you've been through, and no amount of money can take away the feeling of insecurity. Only through maturity can we overcome. Feel like I've been overrun, feel like it's over, I'm done. Whoever told you success gon' make you happy, you've been lied to. All of my dreams came true, but I believed in Christ too. Never been perfect, I failed every time I tried to. Feeling hated and underappreciated. Every time I look in the mirror, I wonder why you. Shit. I love to end this on some positive shit. Hit you with punchlines instead of some derogative shit. But it's okay to be sad sometimes and tired of shit, I guess.
And people say, well, you're just out for money. I say that's none of your business. You see, a lot of people don't feel happy unless they have another thing beyond money, which is called status. And status, to a very large extent in our economy, consists in having this thing and that thing and the other thing, in having a swimming pool, a Ferrari, a certain kind of clothes, and a certain kind of house, and so on and so on and so on. And we think we need all that because we haven't asked ourselves whether that was what we really wanted. They all think they got to have this, they got to have that. And they don't really want it. If they sat back and considered, do I need all that? Is this trip really necessary? They would come to the conclusion that it wasn't.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the delay there. I'm gonna pause this. So this is where I'm at. I got this potentially running. Seems to be getting stuck somewhere in creating the assets. There should have been a lot more entertaining because it should have been spitting out final results a lot quicker. Um, I'm probably gonna just end the stream. It's been 2 hours. But basically, yeah, I got an application that it does. It ends up putting together like um, a song and video similar to this right now. Mm, So like it'll create like a music video that's off of just trying to stylize and prompt image gen prompts off of what the music is. So far I found it to be interesting. Does things like this, creates this. Interesting.
The carpet's wet, no one knows why. My guest is asleep under motor.
But yeah, it's incoherent right now as far as the images go. But it's doing something. It's making assets in GPT Image 1. It's making assets in Luma, which this is where it's getting stuck. It's getting stuck at naming the model Ray Flash 2, Ray 2 Flash, and getting errors like, not errors, but like this. This is jump. So I appreciate anybody that came to check it out. Feel free to message me anywhere. My handles are Joe Pro AI. Pretty much everywhere I go. That is the brand that I'm going with. And I'm available to try to kind of guide anybody in anything that AI related. I can always get you to what you need. That's the best I can kind of say. That I'm very good at connecting things and I'm very good at building things. And I am been working with the AI specifically for coming on 4 or 5 years now since ChatGPT beginning of it. Not in beginning roughly is like right around when the ChatGPT started to create started to get past IQ scores that were ranging, I believe, like I forget the different models when back a couple of years ago, but there is a hidden IQ points, and I started to get interested back with the first ish wave of ChatGPT, and then kind of rolling with that flow. But yeah, I got really into custom GPTs, creating a lot of different AI things, and I've kind of just rolled with it since, learning different things as I pick it up. So any questions, I'll try to help. And thank you for checking out the stream. Appreciate your time, and if you have anything, just holler at me. Joe Pro AI. Thanks for watching.